Put this on Snapchat.
Yeah, I'm about to go on Instagram.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Come on. Yeah. Welcome back to Ham Radio. It's your boy RG.
It's your girl, Lady Murk in the house.
This is DJ Corral.
Listen to Ham Radio. Once again, WOLB. And we got a special guest in the house for our moment of the spotlight.
Yeah.
Mr. Poetic Reese.
How y'all doing?
Hey. Welcome to Ham Radio, man. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Man, we about to get into it, man. So before we get into this interview, we about to drop your song, Having That Last. I like how that just ring, like the clouds and the gates is about to open for you. You feel me?
And it's crazy because like when I wrote that, and it's not even out just yet. This will be like an exclusive drop. It's going on my mixtape, Both Sides of the Truth. And when I wrote Having That Last, it was just pretty much to describe like when I make it, it's gonna feel like having that last. So that's pretty much where the intuition came from and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is exclusive for y'all.
Hey.
Nobody heard it, so
Okay.
it's just for y'all.
World premiere. I love this song. It's my favorite song. I swear. I'm about to cry for this song. Nice.
Imagine being poor. Now it's time to get that nice award. You put that hard work in. Now you shining, boy. I remember going to city and car to tours. But it wasn't 5,000 people, more like 5. Now I seen them multiply. I remember I was sitting wonder why my life had to be like this. But now I see I was chosen, I was destined for this. And no, I ain't signed, but I'm still chasing deals. And no, I ain't rich, but I'm still chasing meals. I say, Lord, please wait for me. And everything that I got, don't you take from me. I know you see my struggle, this is probably why you bless me with greatness. So I gotta be the prodigy. My family, yeah, they proud of me. I climbed this ladder, so you know it ain't no stopping me. So you know it ain't no stopping me. No more ramen noodles, we eating steak with the broccoli. Baby mother looked on me, said it was too hard. I told her stay and fight, I'ma be a star. To the day I can't believe it paid off. Having it last, I'm praying it last. And now that I'm first, I'll never be last. I can't slow down, I'm pressing this gas. Look at me now.
Hey, y'all like a little bounce to it. I like that. I like that for real though. So, Poetic Reese, you are an artist, you are a poet, but most important, you are an activist. Let's talk about it. Like, what kind of work do you do in the community? Like,
I do a lot. Like, I feel you won't never really catch me protesting like with a sign or anything. I feel like us as black people, we should protest with our art. So like, you know, like if you do catch me with a sign, I'm not gonna be chanting no justice, no peace. I'm gonna be chanting a poem that I wrote, you know, speaking about how I feel or what's going on. So it's just more so I feel like I target the youth a lot. So I go to different schools, I go to different you know, outreach programs. They call me, I come in and I talk to the youth. And I target the youth simply because you gotta break the chain where it starts.
yep.
If you want change, you gotta break it where it starts, and it starts with the youth. However, only the youth can change the youth. Like, they're not gonna listen to somebody that's 40 years old. We once was kids at one point.
Right.
So they're gonna be like, oh man, I'm not listening to you. You're not my mother, you know what I mean? So, but they see somebody like me,
they can relate to you.
Yeah, they can relate. You know, I dress like they dress. I talk how they talk. You know, I don't look as much older as them. So that's when they'll take more in. So in order to get change, you gotta target the youth. So that's what it's all about.
So how did it all started with your music?
That's a crazy story. So I always wanted to be like a rapper. Like I remember like in like the 4th, 5th grade, at my grandmother's house, I got these blank CDs. I still got them. I told myself I'm gonna always keep them, and I'm gonna like frame them. These blank CDs, and on them it say like Lil Reese, and they got my different album names. So and I always wanted to rap, but my family used to be like, "Yo, Reese, you sing better than you rap. You just need to sing." But I never stopped. So
Right.
I would always freestyling myself, like just freestyle every day, and I got really good at it. So it just took off. So then like I looked up to Tupac real heavy. Like I looked up
You
Tupac.
see the
And,
see the influence.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know, hip hop is poetry, poetry is hip hop. So in the 7th grade, I started writing poetry, and it just struck. Like somebody read my book, and they was like, yo, this is really good, and it just stuck. So I just started writing poetry. But I was like, now I'm gonna try this music thing. I think my 19th for my 20th birthday, I transitioned over to music.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I think I got it now. So I released a mixtape called The Pain Behind the Trenches. So yeah, it was more like an EP. It was like only like 5 songs on there.
Yeah.
And it was like, you can tell that I was all over the place. It really wasn't, like I didn't find myself.
Right.
So it was all over the place. And this older guy pulled me up like, you can rap, but what makes you different from everybody else? And what I was gonna say, I'm rapping about my life. That's what everybody say.
Yeah.
So I really sat back and I reevaluated myself. So I released my album in February, Stories Told from Lost Souls, and that was Poetic Reese.
So songs like "Praying for the City," like first of all, love it.
Thank you
Let's
so
just
much.
put that out there. It gives a sense of hope. You know what I'm saying, to the community. What is your behind message that you're trying to give to the public?
So as far as that song, Praying for My City, we all go through things. You know, each city, no matter you from Baltimore, PG, DC, Philly, we all go through certain things. But it was just more so, it's more to it, especially if you watch the video, it's more to it than dropping off dope. It's more to it than selling crack. It's more to it than just, you know, being stuck. You don't have to be a product of your environment.
Yep.
You can go the opposite way. So that's pretty much the message that I was giving off on, like, we can do this, but we gotta want change.
Yeah.
You gotta see the problem. So once we see the problem, once you notice it, it's easier to accept, correct, and move forward. So
when I hear your story and you talk about that, like this, the track Heaven at Last, you talked about that's not out yet, but that's when I make it, that's that feeling I want. It seemed like you have a mindset of putting things into fruition, like speaking things
Into
existence.
existence.
So tell us about that. Tell us about your mindset when you're doing this music and being creative with your art.
With me, it's just more so like I'm the messenger. So like it's just like I take my life and I just put it out there. You know, I write music for myself actually. You know, I write music for myself, and it just so happened if you listen to it and it make your ears ring, then that's good.
Right.
So it's just more of a venting process. You know, it's just more so of a just speak the real, and that's all I can speak. You know, all I can do is speak the real. So like you said, tracks like Heaven at Last, that was simply for myself. That was simply, you know, sitting in the mirror like, yo, when I make it, this is what it's gonna feel like. Cause I remember being here,
That's
and I remember
amazing,
being
man.
there.
That's amazing.
So your brand, DCL,
Mm-hmm.
Dream It, Chase It, Live It. I love it. Where did I even come from?
That's deep.
Like, yes. Talk about it.
DCL is simply exactly what it is. It's a brand that speaks success.
Yeah.
So that's the steps to success. You dream it, you chase it, and I promise you'll live it.
Yeah.
Now the people that join my brand, I'm like I tell them, I'm not your manager. I'm not one to you know, don't look for me to get you a gig. I mean, I will. Like if I come up across something, I will put you on.
Yeah.
But you got to put in that work. So our goal is to dream it, chase it, and live it.
So it's a group. It's not like T-shirts
No, it
and
is.
hats.
I do have T-shirts and hats. I do have bags. I do have all that. I do need extra money. So,
I ain't
definitely-
mad at you.
I
But it's
definitely
a
got all
brand. It's a group of y'all, and y'all like kind of just do internship or without y'all own dreams.
Yeah,
you
so,
know what I mean?
So it's pretty much like right now it's mostly artists.
Yeah.
It's mostly artists, and like we all came together, and we all, you know, we all got that one common goal, and that's
Okay.
success. So
Yeah.
I if an athlete wanted to join, come on in. You feel me? As long as you got that
Drive.
mindset of success, because it's not going to just get handed to you. So it's simply what it is. If we dream it, we chase it, we live it. I feel like a lot of people, they lose sight on their dreams, which
Yep.
is why they become fiends. They become people. They be like, oh man, I used to want to do that. But we're not saying used to. We're not saying that was me. We're not using nothing like that. We're using this is where we're gonna be.
Yep. Verbs. I like that. So what's your next project for Reese? Poetic.
Like Both Sides of the Truth is what I'm working on now. It's
Okay.
it's a 10-track CD, and it's pretty much like the cover explains everything. I got like pictures of my
I saw
family,
that.
my friends.
I saw that. I love it.
Me on the stage in front of 1,000 people. It's
Yep.
both sides of the truth. It's the struggle, and then it's the light. So it's pretty much.
Wow.
It's pretty much what it's gonna
Are
be.
you performing any songs anywhere close?
Not yet.
Not yet?
I'm right with me. Like I will perform. Like somebody say, "Hey, Reese, can you perform?" I will. But with me, it's just like I gotta stay focused on one thing at a time. So like since like with my music, once all my music is written and I go to the studio and lay it out, let's go. You know,
Right.
that's work. So
Got a
like,
plan. Brother with a plan.
That brother with a plan.
So what advice do you have for people that want to be where you're at right now?
and that's, you know, it's crazy because people come to me for advice all the time, and the goal is, you know, like I tell them, you see something, you go get it. You don't hesitate. You don't wait. You see something, you go after it, and you know, no matter what nobody say, don't ever let nobody tell you can't do something, because can't is just somebody saying that's because they can't do it. So you just go get it. You see it, you want it, you go get it, and I promise you'll achieve it. But you gotta put in the work,
Man,
because if you
you're
don't put in
dropping
the work,
jewels right now.
Yeah, man.
if you don't put in the work, you won't get it. Because while you sleeping or while you partying or while you turning up, somebody out there writing, somebody out there working on the field, somebody dribbling basketball, somebody doing this. So you know, I know 50 Cent. He said, "I don't sleep." You know,
Sleep is for broke people.
Yeah, so like I
You on
don't
the
sleep.
same frequency,
So,
brother.
you know, even E.T., you know, he said it the same way. He said, you know, sleep is for those who are broke. I don't sleep. What's the point of sleeping? What's the point of partying when I got a 10-track, you know, to write? I got to go to the studio, or they want me in Atlanta. I'm not going to sleep. No, I'm getting ready to get in the car. We go.
People don't understand that the grind it takes. They always see the glory.
Yeah.
They don't see the grind, and that's missing with a lot of these young people. They don't
They
see
want
the
it
hard
fast.
work, dedication that comes with that process.
Earn not giving. So speaking of hard work, do you think you can bust a freestyle here on Ham Radio?
Of course.
Hey,
Clean.
Tony, give me a beat. Hey.
Break it down. Poetic Reese in the building. Ham
do
Radio.
it.
Y'all want can y'all give me like a J. Cole type of?
Yes, J. Cole.
We could do J. Cole.
Yes, J. Cole. First of all, I love J. Cole.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, Tony gonna set it up.
Yeah.
My man Tony.
Let's see what we got. I
Hey.
ain't freestyle all day, so I'm gonna start off with
Hey.
that.
Hey.
We got it.
Been waiting all day. So yeah, where people can follow you at while we getting that set up?
You can follow me on Snapchat at Poetic Reese, Instagram Poetic_Reese, and that's all I really have. I never learned how to work a Twitter account. I mean, I had one, but I don't get on that.
Yeah. I don't think
and,
no one tweets from you.
Yeah,
Everyone stop tweeting. Everybody's on Snap.
and Facebook, Facebook Poetic Reese as well.
Okay.
Music on SoundCloud.
Yes, I do have something on SoundCloud.
Oh, there you go.
I do have something on SoundCloud. You know, just type in Poetic Reese and it'll come.
Hey.
Okay. Look. Look. I think the neighbors think I'm selling dope. Yeah. Look. I think the neighbors think I'm selling dope. Yeah. Look. They got me going. They plotting while I'm flowing. I started at the bottom. Don't you see me growing? I hit the stage, they screaming, Reese, they see I'm glowing. I sell that hope and no more doping, yeah, you know it. I came from the struggle, yeah, my mama, she was gone, and my father wasn't home. I was young and acting grown, and I had to hit the block, and I did it on my own. Man, I had to hit them shots, and I had to go right home. But my brother said eat, and my sister did too. And my aunt, she called me from the pen, she said what to do. She said, you the future, and you gotta hold it, speak the truth. You got a goal, and you got dreams, yeah, you know I'm coming through. They can't stop me, they be watching the boys, they steady foxing. I'm from a city where them youngins toting on them Glocks, and I'm trying to get them going, I'm trying to get it open, I'm trying to show them real, I'm trying to sell that hope. I think the neighbors think I'm selling dope.
Yeah.
Hey, man. That's what's up, man. And that was off the top.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yo, I got that. Video.
Right.
Got that.
Lady Murk loves putting them on the spot, man.
It just encouraged me to
coming.
rap. My whole life, I
be a
just
rapper?
wanted to sing. No, really sing first, you know,
wanna
then break out with a little freestyle.
yeah.
But I don't. That's why I did poems for a little bit, so that was a little getaway. But I don't got the voice.
Right.
You got the voice, yo.
So we would let you shout out anybody, any of your fans, any of your family right now before we get off the air.
Shout out to your mom, right?
Thank
Rest
you
in
for
peace
coming
to your
on
mom.
here because
No,
you
bro,
really
thank
dope,
you so
man.
much.
You
Thank
really
you so
dope.
much. Yeah, definitely shout out to my mom, Deeks. Shout out to best friend. You know, shout out to everybody. Shout out to my baby moms. Shout out to my kids. So it's just shout out to the boy that's calling me right now, Keith. Definitely, man. So you know, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that supports me. You know, hands down. Yeah, that's, if I forgot your name, just know I love y'all. So definitely, and we just keep this thing going. You know, as far as y'all want to see me, help me get there. That's how I feel. You know, it's up to y'all to get me the way I want to be.
Yeah.
So you officially Hand Radio family.
Hey.
Thanks for coming aboard.
Thank y'all so much.
It's your boy RG.
It's your girl, Lady Murk.
And this is DJ Corral.
With this is Hand Radio.
We'll catch y'all next week, Thursday, 7 to 8, WORB 1010
Before we
a.m.
get off air,
Hey, go ahead and say something.
I got a party on Monday.
I'm
Okay.
in there.
Calling all colleges, calling everybody.
Plug.
It's a
there.
90s party.
Oh, I'm a 90s baby too.
Dress a
Okay.
90s gear, you free before 11.
Where?
I'm just a left
It's
out.
at Metro Bar and Grill. It's right
Okay.
there on Lock Raven and Joppa.
Okay.
And even that, even if you don't dress, if you don't got no 90s gear, don't press it. Just come and turn up. It's $2 for ladies, $3 for fellas. Yeah, I understand we college kids. So it's $2 for ladies, $3 for fellas before 11. After everything goes up $1, so it'll be $4 for ladies, and then $5 for fellas. So
You heard it here first on Hand Radio.
Yeah.
Holla at your boy.
Yeah.
Thank y'all
We
so
out.
much.
We out. Peace.
Peace.